Hello, my name is Travis Bean, and on this channel we talk Kanye West. And today, I've gone through all of the news I think we have this morning regarding Kanye and Donda. The last bit I want to discuss, though, is a rumor that's been circulating. And keep in mind, this is a rumor. And when it comes to rumors, it's like the lightest of rumors because we don't really have much evidence for it. But there's been a lot of chatter on Twitter. As you can see, I searched Lady Gaga Kanye here, that Lady Gaga is part of Donda, that she has showed up at Mercedes Benz Stadium. It is involved somehow, recording something, or maybe just there. But this is big for a lot of reasons. And if you don't know the history of Kanye and Lady Gaga, strap in because we're going to talk all about it. Like I said, there's a lot of like tweets here, rumored that she's there. This person wonders why it would be great. Because it would be the pop culture event of the century. Lady Gaga feature. And this is awesome for anybody who is a Lady Gaga and Kanye fan, which may seem like a small audience, but that audience includes me. I absolutely adore Lady Gaga. Fame Monster, Born This Way. I even like Art Pop and Joanne. Her discography is just incredible. And what precipitated all of this, I'm assuming, is Kanye West Italia, the Instagram account, who posted this photo. Now, keep in mind, this photo is of nothing, but it's supposedly a photo of Lady Gaga showing up at Mercedes Benz Stadium. And you can see here that it's just a bunch of cars and like one dude who's like walking around. You would think we'd have more than that. But why would Kanye West Italia be sending this out if it wasn't more legit? Like, where did this photo come from? Like, they must have some sort of source that makes this somewhat credible, right? I don't know. We're all just guessing here. But if Lady Gaga really did show up at Mercedes-Benz Stadium and really is part of Donda, that would be insane. Because as you may remember, Kanye and Lady Gaga were going to host the Fame Kills tour. And this was going to be part of, 808s and Heartbreak would have been out then. Would have supported 808s and Heartbreak and the Fame Monster. I mean, whoa, those two albums coming together for a giant tour. That's crazy. And this was just before My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy would have dropped. So those songs might have even been part of the tour. So we're talking like legendary stuff here, because when we talk about worldwide fans, actually, I wish I had pulled up this tweet, but it was this tweet that showed how much bigger Lady Gaga is than Taylor Swift. And it showed all of the listeners Lady Gaga has on Apple Music or Spotify, I can't remember which one it was, in each country in the world. In almost every single country besides the US, Lady Gaga blew Taylor Swift out of the water. Like, she has a gigantic international audience. She has a crazy cult following that is hard to describe. And you, being a Kanye fan, know that Kanye also has that. Worldwide, he is just adored. People watch his every move. Can't wait for his music. So, and at this time, the 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy era, like, Kanye is at an all-time high for him at that time. Like, he is like gigantic superstar level, has radio hits. You know, him and Lady Gaga going together on a tour, like, that's nuts. And just reading about the tour, it's crazy. It would have been the most groundbreaking moments in touring history. There was a rumor that just like, let's see, instead of just being on one end of the arena, the stage traverses the entire arena. It's not, this is all from Lady Gaga, by the way. It's not really in the round. It's more of a runway. The concept of the tour was to feature the performers on opposite ends of the stage. So basically, there wasn't going to be an opener for the tour. It was going to be Kanye and Lady Gaga, like, performing together. Like, one wasn't opening for the other. Like, they're both there doing their thing. I mean, can you even imagine what that would have been like? And like the crowds that would have been there, how crazy they would have gone. But the Fame Kills tour was canceled. And the thing is, we don't really know why it was canceled, because why would something that gigantic get canceled? Well, it did get canceled right after Kanye West ran on stage and ripped the award away from Taylor Swift and interrupted her. And again, there was no reason given, but there's reports that there were creative differences. about the tour, in that maybe Lady Gaga just didn't want that negative attention on her. There was rumors that the ticket sales wouldn't be good, that fans would have a negative reaction to Kanye. But probably the biggest reason of all is that Kanye did kind of go into exile after this. He needed a break. He needed to get out of the spotlight. And going on what would have been like the highest grossing, most exposed tour of all time isn't exactly that. So he decided to maybe shift away from it and just let Lady Gaga tour on her own, which is what happened. And we never got the Fame Kills tour. And again, we didn't know if Lady Gaga was trying to distance herself from Kanye. She didn't like Kanye, but just a few years ago, when was this? 2016. So this would have been before all the Trump stuff. So we don't know how Lady Gaga feels about Kanye now, but she did tweet out in 2016, "I support and love you, brother. I see in you bravery and courage to stop this tour and take care of you. You are a great artist." And this would have been in reference to the St. Pablo tour, when after Kim was robbed in Paris, Kanye was clearly in a rough spot mentally and needed to kind of stop and once again take himself out of the spotlight, needed to remove himself from the day-to-day grind of making music, of touring, and just kind of be with himself, be with his family, and take himself away from all this. And you see Lady Gaga tweeting her support to him here. So at least in 2016, she seemed to respect Kanye. Like, it wasn't like she was still holding a grudge about the Taylor thing and the fact that the Fame Kills tour was killed. She still supports him. And yeah, so I don't know how that's carried. That was 5 years ago. Who knows how she feels today? But if she shows up and is actually part of Donda, how beautiful would that be? Because Chris and I, we've been talking about Donda, and it feels like such a step forward, such an important demarcation in time for Kanye as he tries to move forward and fix himself and deal with the grief of losing his mother. To think that Lady Gaga, who was part of the Kanye spear back when 808s and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out. These were the albums that came out right after Donda passed away. And Kanye's clearly battling his demons on those records and trying to deal with losing his mom. And all of that grief and all of that trauma, mental trauma he's experiencing, was probably part of why he ran up on stage and ripped the award out of Taylor's hand. Like, he was in such a strange, bad place at the time. To think that he is now graduating from that and finally fixing himself, like attending to himself mentally, getting back to God, and making an album that adheres to his mother, that adheres to her teachings, that shows that he is growing up and ready to move on. For Lady Gaga to be part of that would be so poignant and meaningful. And I just can't imagine if it actually happens. Like, that is, thank God Donda got delayed. I'm just going to say it. I know none of you like to hear it, but if Donda getting delayed is what brought Lady Gaga onto this album, that's incredible. Again, just a very light rumor. We don't know if any of this is true, but if it is, you heard about it here. You know, you were part of the light rumors way ahead of everybody else. And this will become, I don't know, it would just be so historic if she did this. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like and comment. Like and subscribe. Comment too. YouTube. If you comment and YouTube sees that you're commenting on our videos, they know you like us and they promote us more, which is nice. And check out our podcast, Watching the Throne. We talk about all of Kanye's music, and we will talk about Donda whenever it releases. But for now, we're moving on to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy while we wait for Donda. Thanks for watching.